Imagine a world where the objects around you aren't just, well, things, but actual storytellers.
Mhm.
They speak of human ingenuity, relentless innovation, and a really profound commitment to the future.
That's a great way to put it.
And that's precisely what we're diving into today. Welcome to this deep dive. We're going to explore the fascinating world of American high-end residential interiors.
Yeah.
You've shared some incredible sources with us, detailing the legacy, the innovation, and the very future of these iconic brands that shape our living spaces.
Right. And our mission, really, for you is to go beyond just the glossy images.
Hmm.
We're going to unpack how top U.S. luxury interior furnishing brands are defined by, well, a powerful legacy of iconic design, superb craftsmanship, and a growing, really crucial commitment to sustainability. It's about much more than just furniture. It's about enduring value, both aesthetic and ethical.
Exactly. So for the next few minutes, we'll be your guides. We'll try to uncover how these legendary brands got their start, how they consistently innovate with new materials and technology.
Yeah, the innovation part is key.
Right. Their unwavering dedication to artisanal quality, and even how vibrant regional design scenes across the country influence these stunning creations.
Should be fun.
Yeah, we're about to uncover some truly fascinating stories and insights. It might just change the way you look at the furniture around you.
Okay.
So let's begin our deep dive. Let's explore the foundational brands that haven't just furnished homes, but have, truly defined entire eras. They've become cultural institutions. Expert, where do we kick things off in this rich history?
Well, we simply have to start with Herman Miller. Founded way back in 1905 in Michigan.
Wow, 1905.
Yeah, and they quite literally pioneered modern furniture as we know it.
Mm.
The real genius there, I think, lies in their foundational philosophy. Problem-solving designs that don't just fill a space, but actually inspire the best in people.
Problem-solving design. I like that.
Exactly. And this human-centric approach
Yeah.
is really what propelled them to revolutionize ergonomics with the 1994 Aeron chair.
Oh, the Aeron chair. Legendary. Everyone knows it. It's hard to imagine office spaces without it, and it really broke new ground.
Absolutely. It was so innovative, so ahead of its time, that it earned a place in MoMA's permanent collection.
In MoMA. Okay.
Yeah. And even today, they hold hundreds of active patents. It's just a testament to their continuous, almost obsessive innovation. Get this, they actually employ scientists and physicians to co-develop chairs.
No kidding. Scientists and physicians.
Yeah, which is just incredible when you think about it.
That's a deep commitment to well-being. Wow. And their evolution continues, right? Now they're part of Knoll.
Right. So having joined the broader Knoll collective, Herman Miller seamlessly blends cutting-edge technology with modern living. They're expanding into high-end home offerings through design within Reach and other subsidiaries,
Okay.
but all while staying remarkably true to those rich design roots. The Eames chair is still a centerpiece.
Right. Okay, next up, let's talk about Knoll. Founded 1938 in New York, they really established themselves by bringing European modernism to America. How did co-founder Florence Knoll's total design concept impact the industry? That sounds really interesting.
Oh, Florence Knoll's vision was revolutionary for the time. Her total design concept embraced the intersection of architecture, interiors, furniture, and textiles. She believed a space should be a cohesive, integrated experience.
So everything working together.
Exactly. Their legacy is built on collaborations with design luminaries like Mies van der Rohe, the Barcelona chair,
Barcelona chair, classic.
Eros Arena's tulip tables and that amazing womb chair,
Heard of the womb chair.
and Harry Bertoya's sculptural diamond chair. Their enduring mantra, modern always because modern always works, it just continues to resonate. It proves the timelessness of their design.
Yeah, that really holds up. And it seems Knoll isn't static either, still pushing boundaries.
Not at all. Under the broader Miller-Knoll umbrella, they continue to engage with contemporary star designers, people like David Adjaye and Mark Newson.
Oh, wow. Big names.
Yeah, ensuring their portfolio remains, as they say, vibrant and ahead of the pack. They really understand that modern isn't just a style, it's a constant evolution.
Okay, so shifting our focus a bit from these, long-established giants, let's turn to a more recent but equally influential voice, Holly Hunt.
Ah, yes.
What made her initial approach so transformative when she started back in '83?
Holly Hunt really carved out her own niche. She's often called a defining voice in modern luxury interiors. And it's because she started with just a single Chicago showroom.
Just one.
Just one. And completely transformed the industry by curating international furnishings in this like gallery-like setting.
Yeah.
She brought a keen, discerning eye, really worshiping fine materials and artisanship, as one source put it. And she refined modern luxury with this minimalist, yet somehow really warm aesthetic.
That sounds like an elevated retail experience, really respecting the craft itself.
Exactly. And Holly Hunt's own lines of furniture, lighting, textiles like their Great Plains collection. They're all known for these clean lines, luxurious finishes, superb craftsmanship. She created a signature aesthetic that's become incredibly influential.
And 4 decades later, her brand, now part of Knoll too, right?
Right. Also part of the family now.
It still sets the bar. With 12 trade-only showrooms, they continue to champion new designers, ensuring collections are at once innovative and timeless.
That balance is key.
You know, some of these brands have truly fascinating origin stories, but wow, few compare to Emeco. Tell us about their unique WWII beginnings.
Emeco, yeah, founded in 1944 in Pennsylvania. It really does have a one-of-a-kind story. They were commissioned during World War II to make an indestructible aluminum chair for U.S. Navy warships.
Indestructible.
Literally. Some saltwater sailors, even torpedo blasts nearby, couldn't destroy. The result was the 1006 Navy chair built to strict military specs.
Indestructible is quite a claim for a chair. How did that ethos kind of translate into their broader philosophy?
It shaped everything. Their ethos from the very beginning was begin with what's left over, turn it into what will last.
Okay, begin with what's left over. Interesting.
Yeah. So it meant crafting chairs from recycled aluminum, which, truly anticipated modern sustainability trends decades before it became a mainstream concern.
Way ahead of the curve.
Way ahead. And each chair is handmade using this exacting 77-step process. And it's quite literally guaranteed for life.
A guarantee for life? That's incredible. You just don't hear that anymore.
Right.
And under CEO Greg Bookbinder, Emeco really embraced innovation too, didn't they? Beyond just the aluminum.
Absolutely. They partnered with designers like Philip Stark for the polished Hudson chair. And famously, they created the 111 Navy chair.
Oh, yeah, the Coke bottle chair.
Exactly. From 111 recycled Coca-Cola bottles. A landmark design that really brought sustainability to the forefront in a very visible way. It's almost ironic, isn't it? How Emeco's originally no-frills utilitarian aesthetic has become so ultra-chic today. Synonymous with sustainable luxury.
Totally. Okay, rounding out our foundational brands, we have Baker Furniture. Founded way back in 1890 in Michigan.
Long history there.
Yeah. How did they evolve from, like, a small cabinetry shop into what some call the foremost luxury American furniture company?
Well, Baker has such a rich history. They started with superb traditional workmanship, making cabinetry, but then evolved into fine furniture. What's particularly compelling is how they later embraced modern design, too, through collaborations with visionaries like Finn Jewell and T.H. Rob's John Gibbings. Their portfolio today spans sophisticated classic collections like 18th century-inspired pieces, all the way to contemporary lines by designers like Barbara Berry.
So they really bridge that gap between classic and cutting edge.
Precisely. And what's fascinating is how Baker expertly balances modern innovation with old-world techniques. They might use computer-controlled equipment like CNC machines for precision. But, as their creative director notes, the crucial fit and finish that makes it so pleasing is still best done by hand. It's that human touch that distinguishes true luxury.
That makes sense, that final polish.
Exactly.
So what's really clear from these legacies is this rich tapestry of history, right? A blend of tradition and forward-thinking vision. Yet these brands are far from content just resting on their laurels. They're constantly pushing boundaries, especially when it comes to innovation.
Right. Which leads us to a crucial question. How do these brands maintain their position at the forefront of luxury design, year after year, decade after decade?
How do they do it?
Well, it seems to be through relentless innovation in really everything, from aesthetics to material science and the integration of new technologies.
Now, this next part is something I found particularly compelling. How do brands like Knoll and Herman Miller, with such established legacies, keep their designs fresh and relevant through collaborations?
Yeah, it's key. They understand that design is a living thing, right? It can't be static. So they constantly partner with world-class designers. I mean, from Isamu Noguchi way back in the 40s.
Noguchi Table, another icon.
Exactly. To today's stars like David Adjaye and Mark Newson. It's about injecting fresh visions and expanding that modernist vocabulary.
Okay.
And Holly Hunt's brand, for instance, continues her tradition of scouting the next luminous talents, as they put it, producing exclusive, forward-thinking collections that always feel current.
It's like a never-ending quest for the new and the next.
Pretty much.
Beyond just aesthetics, though, American luxury furniture makers have also pioneered marrying form with function, haven't they? Thinking about ergonomics?
Absolutely. Herman Miller's Aran chair is the perfect example again. It introduced advanced ergonomics and that breathable mesh.
Right, the mesh was huge.
Huge, impacting not just aesthetics, but actual well-being, promoting health and inclusivity in sizing, too. As I mentioned, they even employ scientists and physicians to go develop chairs.
Still amazing.
And we're seeing technology, like motorized sit-to-stand desks and even app-controlled features, blurring the line between the office and high-end residential luxury.
So your home office can be as smart as your corporate one.
Basically, yeah. Your home office can now be just as advanced.
That's a huge shift, thinking about furniture as an active tool for wellness. And beyond design, there's a huge push in material science. What kind of innovations are we seeing there?
Well, U.S. companies were early adopters, popularizing molded plastics and fiberglass mid-century. Remember the Eames shell chairs?
Oh, yeah.
Today, the experimentation continues. We see 3D printed components, performance textiles that resist anything, sustainable composites. Knoll and Herman Miller have introduced 3D knit mesh fabrics on lounge chairs now, and they use advanced polymers in chair frames to increase flexibility without adding bulk.
Wow, 3D knit mesh on a lounge chair. That's not just new materials, but entirely new ways of using them.
Exactly. And putting this into context, think about Emeco's 111 Navy chair again, made from 111 recycled PET bottles. This wasn't just a clever reuse of materials. It actually demanded inventing a completely new plastic formulation just to meet their incredibly rigorous strength standards.
They had to invent a new plastic.
Yeah. And get this. Philippe Starck even challenged Emeco to learn an 8-hour hand polishing process for the Hudson chair. They borrowed methods from Harley-Davidson motorcycle craftsmen to achieve that mirror sheen.
8 hours of hand polishing for one chair.
Yep. That's true innovation driven by a designer's vision, pushing the manufacturer.
Wow. Despite all these technological advances and material science breakthroughs, one common thread across these brands seems to be an unwavering commitment to artisanal craftsmanship.
Absolutely.
It seems true luxury still lies in those details only human hands can perfect. What stands out to you when we talk about the heritage of handcraft?
Well, Emeco is just a perfect living example. They still handcraft every single aluminum chair in Hanover, Pennsylvania, using that same exacting 77-step process developed back in the 1940s.
Still 77 steps.
Still 77 steps. Their owner has even quipped it's a completely impractical process, unless you want a chair that lasts forever.
Huh, fair enough.
And their craftsmen's most important tools, they say, are their hands, eyes, and hearts, really embodying that human touch. That level of dedication is just rare today.
A 77-step process for a chair, that sounds incredibly intensive. It really puts the durability into perspective, doesn't it?
It really does.
And even at larger scales, handcraft is critical, I imagine. Not just for smaller companies like Emeco.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
Take Herman Miller's Eames Lounge Chair and Ottoman. We're talking over $7,000 for one of those.
Right.
These pieces are still hand-finished today. The leather cushions are individually upholstered by craftspeople in Michigan, and the entire piece is hand-assembled to ensure it lives up to its legacy of quality.
That's so much detail.
And Holly Hunt similarly uses in-house workshops for what they call quiet elegance, achieved through hand-applied finishes and masterful joinery that mass production simply can't replicate.
Okay, so it sounds like a synergy of old and new. How do manufacturers blend modern tech, like those CNC machines you mentioned, with these old-school techniques?
It's truly an art form. What's fascinating is how many manufacturers, like Baker Furniture, use modern innovation for precision, the CNC machines for cutting parts perfectly every time.
Right.
But then they pivot back to old-school handcraft for the crucial fit and finish, things like applying gesso and hand gilding. An engineer at Baker notes that even with machines, it's critical to have the expertise of people guiding them.
So human oversight is key.
Exactly. Ensuring both consistency and soul in the finished product. It's that human oversight that truly elevates it.
That commitment ties into a broader American artisanal tradition, doesn't it? From like Shaker woodworking in the 19th century to the studio furniture movement later on?
Yeah, definitely.
It seems luxury interiors often incorporate these one-of-a-kind pieces from local artisans alongside the brand name furnishings. It adds uniqueness, that human touch that mass-produced stuff just can't replicate.
And that leads us beautifully to our next point, which is sustainability. It's no longer just an afterthought, right? It's now integral to quality and luxury, aligning deeply with modern values.
For sure.
Which raises an important question. How are American luxury brands, given their focus on high-end goods, leading the charge here? What are the real challenges they face in making a truly sustainable product at that luxury level?
Well, it's interesting. Many U.S. brands actually have long histories of using recycled content, sometimes out of necessity initially. Emeco, for instance, was founded on recycling, making its Navy chairs from salvaged aluminum in the 1940s because of wartime shortages.
Right. Necessity being the mother of invention there.
Exactly. And the 111 Navy chair, as we said, turns millions of plastic bottles out of landfills and oceans every year. Herman Miller, for its part, has cradle-to-cradle certified furniture.
Which is a really high bar.
It is. It means their products meet rigorous standards for material health, recyclability, responsible manufacturing, and they systematically use FSC-certified wood. It's all about meeting high standards with a lighter environmental footprint.
That's a crucial distinction. And while many brands are making significant strides, the journey is complex. One particularly interesting aspect is how Knoll recently made news. They announced that as of 2025, all their products will be made without added PFAS forever chemicals.
Wow, that's huge. PFAS are everywhere.
It's a bold step, and it influences their residential products too. Knoll, meanwhile, has been actively reducing VOCs, those volatile organic compounds, from its product line since the 1970s.
Since the 70s, okay.
Yeah, so it means your glamorous new sofa won't off-gas harmful fumes, and it meets ultra-low emission standards like Green Guard Gold. Brands also localize production to cut carbon emissions, like Emeco manufacturing everything within a 150-mile radius in Pennsylvania.
That's a really comprehensive approach, isn't it? From materials to manufacturing emissions. And I guess a key aspect of sustainability is just durability. These products are built to last generation.
They absolutely are. That's maybe the most sustainable feature. Emeco chairs, for example, are so durable they've literally outlasted the hotel they furnished.
Ah, that's amazing.
It's a testament to their longevity. And Knoll runs a program called Repurpose to help clients resell, donate, or recycle surplus furniture. They successfully divert, like 98% of items from landfills this way.
It's impressive.
Yeah. And some brands even offer bring-back services or design with modularity and reparability in mind. Ensuring luxury furniture doesn't just become luxury waste down the line. It's about a full life cycle commitment.
Right. Okay, with all this talk of legacy, innovation, craftsmanship, sustainability, one might wonder if American luxury interiors all share a kind of monolithic style.
Like one American look.
Exactly. But the truth seems to be quite the opposite. They draw distinct flavors from vibrant regional hubs across the country. Expert, if you were to pick one city that truly anchors the luxury design world, where would you start?
You'd have to start in New York City. It's undeniably the nerve center. You've got the D&D building, the Decoration and Design building, and the New York Design Center, 200 Lex. These are meccas for showrooms.
Right, the big hubs.
Yeah. It's a fast-paced, cosmopolitan vibe. It inspires sophisticated and globally informed interiors. You might find a Tribeca loft decorated with a mix of Italian modern, custom American pieces, maybe vintage French finds.
A real melting pot of styles.
Exactly. A true reflection of NYC's role as an international design crossroads.
Okay, so from the East Coast, let's head west. Los Angeles interiors often embody that casual glamour, right? Blending high style with Southern California's breezy lifestyle. What defines the LA luxury aesthetic?
LA have those rich, mid-century modern roots, of course, a love of open plans, and it seamlessly integrates with nature, that indoor-outdoor living. The Pacific Design Center, the Blue Whale, anchors the scene there. It tends to favor warm modernism, rich textures, and often features vintage California modern pieces alongside contemporary designs. It's all about light, openness, and a relaxed yet incredibly chic vibe.
Yeah, you can picture it. And further south, Miami's scene has absolutely exploded, hasn't it? It feels like it's become a major player.
It really has. Miami's rise as a global art and design destination is mirrored in its interiors. The design district there is now this upscale enclave of showrooms and galleries. And what's particularly fascinating in Miami is the merging of indoor and outdoor living, obviously, but also a penchant for contemporary minimalism with a real glam twist.
Glam twist, okay.
Yeah, often in vibrant colors and metallic finishes. And there's a strong influence from Latin American design, too. Plus, it's home to Art Basel and Design Miami, which just boosts design connoisseurship to new heights.
Right, those events draw a very design-savvy crowd.
Exactly. So if you wanted to furnish a home that screams Miami glam, you'd definitely be looking for bold, contemporary pieces that transition seamlessly to a poolside lounge.
Got it. Okay, moving back to the Midwest now, we have Chicago. Its design is deeply rooted in its architectural history and manufacturing legacy, right? How does that translate into its high-end interiors?
Chicago's design is distinct. The Merchandise Mart is a central marketplace there, a huge building. Its high-end interiors often balance modern and traditional styles. Think warm neutrals, tailored silhouettes, and heirloom quality pieces.
A bit more restrained, maybe.
Perhaps. There's a strong appreciation for workmanship and proportion as much as glitz, as one source described it. And remember, Holly Hunt herself started her business in the Merchandise Mart back in '83. It speaks to its significance.
Right, right. So while each region clearly has a distinct identity, there must be some cross-pollination happening, especially today.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
While brands definitely tailor offerings to local tastes, I mean, you'll see way more outdoor furniture spotlighted in LA and Miami showrooms.
Naturally.
But today's connected design world also sees strong cross-pollination. A California trend, like, say, live-edge wood tables, can swiftly appear in Manhattan lofts. And maybe a New York lighting designer's fixtures become must-haves in Miami Beach condos.
Yeah, things travel fast now.
Exactly. This dynamic interplay keeps American luxury interior design incredibly innovative and diverse. It's not just one thing.
Well, what an incredible deep dive into American luxury interiors. We've really seen how these brands are built on this foundation of iconic design, painstaking craftsmanship, and a forward-thinking commitment to sustainability.
Yeah, if we kind of zoom out and connect all these threads, it's clear that American luxury interiors are defined by this powerful fusion, right? Heritage and innovation, where enduring quality meets conscious design. They don't just furnish spaces. They create lasting value, both aesthetic and ethical, tailored to really discerning tastes.
So what does this all mean for you listening in? Well, the next time you encounter a piece of luxury furniture, maybe it's an Eames chair, maybe an Emeco Navy chair, consider not just its beauty,
Right.
but the hidden layers of history, the countless hours of human craft, the scientific innovation, maybe even that quiet commitment to our planet embedded within its very form.
It adds another dimension to it.
It really does. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What stories and values will future generations seek in the luxury objects of tomorrow? What will their priorities be?
That's a great question to ponder.